Hey everybody. I was chatting last night with some new friends of mine about NFTs and cryptocurrency, and I've been dabbling in them for the last 6 or so months, and really started getting a little more serious in the last couple of months here, to the point where I'm going to drop an NFT project. Hopefully by the end of this year. I'm thinking December 20th. 2021, and I've come to some realizations. One is, I feel that any contract that's like a public contract, like deeds, things, marriage licenses, things like that, birth certificates, I feel like they're going to become digital, and specifically be on the blockchain in some form or another through an NFT. Now, a lot of people are going to ask, what's an NFT? Well, an NFT is a non fungible token. And basically, what that means is that it's not like currency. Currency is fungible. And so you can have a pile of 100 of these things, and it doesn't matter which ones you give out to people. A non fungible is there's one of these, or X number of these specific things, and they are individual. Each one is a unique thing on the blockchain. Essentially, the way that I like to think of it and describe it to people is, like the Mona Lisa would have a certificate of authenticity. And so having an NFT is essentially, that's your proof and your certificate. And so anyone can go and use their phone and take a picture of the Mona Lisa, but that doesn't mean that they then own it. So essentially, NFTs help show ownership in something. And a lot of people go, well, that just, that's great for art, but, there's a lot of other things in art. And there are, like deeds to houses, birth certificates, things like that. And then there's also a lot of use in music where an artist could record something and then sell specifically that song, to some of their people that listen to them, and they don't then have to go through a recording studio or any of that stuff. They can just go direct to the people. The other benefit is they can have smart contracts on them, which essentially means that you can use it for more than one thing. So it could be a piece of art, but then it can also be a ticket to an event. There's a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk who is doing this right now. He sold a bunch of pictures that he drew, and they are tickets to his NFT events. He's going to have, I believe, 3 of them throughout the years, the next 3 years. And so it's very interesting that you can do that. My project specifically is going to have, the NFTs are going to allow you to access a special group, and we're actually going to write a screenplay for a book, or not a book, like a Netflix series is the idea. Worst case scenario, it turns into a book, but I would like to see it, play out and create the next big sitcom, drama, dramedy, whatever you want to call it. The basic concept is there's going to be 10 different apartments in this apartment complex, and so each person's got a story, and if you buy the NFT, then you get to help write the story there. So I've got some general, like, here's my idea of the backstory of each of the characters and a little bit of info about them, and I've got a vague story arc, but generally I want the community to come in and people that enjoy writing in comedy and drama, and help have them write it as a community, and then the benefit of them purchasing the NFT is they then get royalties on product placement in the sitcom, as well as, what, let's say Netflix airs it, then they get some of the money from that and all the different things. And I've got some other profit center ideas for that, merchandising and such. So essentially, if you purchase the NFT, then you would be a part of the collection of people that would be getting money from the how well this show does. Which I think if you get 500 or 1,000 smart people together, you can come up with something fantastic. So that's that anyway. And then cryptocurrency. I believe that cryptocurrency as well is going to be the future, mostly because it is not controlled by one specific government, which scares them. But I don't know that they can really do anything about it except ban computers or ban transactions, which I think people would then just do it anyway on the black market or whatever you want to describe that. So I think that it's going to change the way that we use money and the way that we interact with each other. And a lot of our crypto wallets, where the money is stored, are going to be fairly public. And so I think that it's going to be interesting that way as well, because there is a benefit to having cash and having that, not be seen as much. And not necessarily because you're doing something wrong, but like some people don't want, or I might not want people to know that I went to McDonald's 16 times this month or whatever it is. And so it might be nice to have that be private rather than be on the blockchain for everybody to see. But that's not here nor there. Basically, I do believe that cryptocurrency is the future, and if you've got some extra spending cash, I'm not a financial advisor, and I have no idea. It's super risky, and so if you don't have extra money, don't do anything with it. But save your money. But if you've got a couple extra bucks, instead of going to Starbucks or McDonald's, make yourself a peanut butter and jelly and coffee at home, and throw 10, 15, 20 bucks into a cryptocurrency. And just I feel like it's where it's going, and it may balance out. The right now the trajectory has been up and then down and then up, and so it may come down and flatten out somewhere. But ultimately, I think a significant amount of people are going to be using it for a majority of their things that they do in life. And so I feel like it's good to get on board with that and be a first adopter so that you can learn it and you can understand where you can make money. I think that this movement from crypto and NFTs and then on into the metaverse is going to change society. It's like internet 2.0. And so yes, there's probably a bubble somewhere, because the internet had a bubble, and I think the metaverse is coming in 3, 5, 10 years, and the way that NFTs would play into that, for those that don't know a lot more about that, there's let's imagine in like Fortnite you can have different hats, different skins, so different clothes basically, and people buy that. Well, in an NFT you would be able to then take that to any video game that would then accept your NFT. So if you wanted to go to Nike or Adidas or somebody and get Adidas sneakers, and you wanted to have that in your Minecraft and in your Fortnite and in your World of Warcraft, you could wear those Nike shoes throughout the whole thing. And people go, well, why would somebody spend hundreds of dollars doing that? And it's the same reason that somebody spends hundreds of dollars to wear Nikes in real life, is essentially a status symbol. That's the same reason why people are spending millions of dollars on some of these NFTs like CryptoPunks and things like that. And the Bored Ape Yacht Club, like they actually have like events, private events essentially that they're like an exclusive club that is my understanding. I don't know. I don't have one of their millions of dollars, so I can't get in. But um, anyway, I plan on making some more videos about more details about this kind of stuff. But I think this is a big part of the future, and I think that you can make a lot of money in the crypto NFT metaverse space. And so I think that you should really just at least spend a couple minutes, 10-15 minutes, here and there, just really doing some research, because there's so much opportunity. I think a lot of millionaires are about to be made. So talk to you later.